Wildlife diseases once served as a natural way to cull animals and keep population sizes to a number that the ecosystem could support. However, over the past 100 years, the world has seen an increasing incidence and severity of diseases affecting wildlife, to the point where some diseases are threatening the existence of certain wildlife species or have already caused extinctions. The increase of wildlife diseases is thought to be influenced by a number of factors, including climate change, the growing human population, increasing interactions between humans and animals, and increasing interactions between wildlife species that have previously been unable to interact. Chytrid fungus, an amphibian fungal disease, is one example of a wildlife disease that is threatening species existence and has been implicated in the extinction of at least 4 native Australian frog species, as well as causing a dramatic decline in populations of at least 10 others. Another example is avian malaria in Hawaii, which is a protozoan parasite transmitted by mosquitoes that has now contributed to 75% of native Hawaiian forest birds becoming either extinct or critically endangered. But perhaps the most well-known and publicised in Australia is the devil facial tumour disease. Tasmanian devils are the world's largest surviving marsupial carnivores and are now limited to the island of Tasmania. This once thriving species has now come under threat due to an increase in the incidence and severity of a disease known as the devil facial tumour disease. The disease is one of only 2 known transmissible cancers that affect animals. It is transmitted by bites and scratches and typically manifests on the face or in the mouth, limiting the devil's ability to feed and contributing to the development of secondary infections, eventually leading to death within 6 months. Since 1996, there has been an 85% drop in population numbers, leaving only approximately 10,000 Tasmanian devils left in the wild and causing them to be listed as endangered. This dramatic drop in population numbers is why methods have been put into place to ensure the survival of the species. One decision that was made to help ensure the survival of the species was to establish insurance populations containing groups of Tasmanian devils with varying phenotypic and genotypic diversity. These devils are kept and bred at locations where they would not be able to contract the disease until it is safe for them to be reintroduced into the environment. Furthermore, researcher Stephen Pycroft of the University of Adelaide has been conducting experiments consisting of treating tumour-affected devils with a drug made from an unnamed Queensland rainforest plant, which was able to mostly kill the external tumours. Also, researchers continue to collect tissue samples from both infected and healthy individuals with the aim of building an archive of devil DNA which could potentially aid them in their efforts to develop a diagnostic test to identify infected devils before visible tumours appear. Scientists are also attempting to compare the DNA of devils from different parts of Tasmania, as it is theorized that there may be a population of Tasmanian devils that are partially disease-resistant, which could be bred into captivity to establish a disease-free population of devils. It is essential that scientists continue research into possible cures or treatments for devil facial tumour disease, as well as continuing the establishment of insurance populations to ensure that the Tasmanian devil does not face the same fate as the extinct Tasmanian tiger. It would also be beneficial for methods to be put into place to reduce the effect that human expansion has on the spread of diseases, as it is obvious that we are contributing to the increasing severity of wildlife diseases and their change from being beneficial to the environment to threatening species existence.
Created using Powtoon.